Hopefully this works. Yay, it says I'm live. Hello, hello, people, as y'all are pouring in. This is, I think, like my first live on this channel, like, period. But I'm super, super excited. So say hello in the chat. Ooh, I know this is like an awkward time for folks too, because it's like midday, but I gotta come on when I have to come on, right? So I don't really have much, just getting stuff set up. So we're just gonna vibe out and work on some stuff together. Let me, if y'all can say hello in the chat, that would be grateful. And let me know how y'all can hear me, because I don't have the mic up to me as I usually do, like when I record. So I just don't want it to be like in the frame, because I'm gonna have to show my screen here in a second, but I'll, once y'all get in here, I will say, oh, thank you. You can hear me just fine. Perfect. Because I have the mic like off to the side, so I wasn't sure if it'll be any issues with that. So I figured I can do like my planning stuff, like paper planning stuff first, and then we can get into like the Notion and stuff, because really like my Notion is just more like content planning, and I don't know if that is going to bore y'all to death. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and share so y'all can see what I see and help me out, because I have a crap ton of stuff. Let's see. Woo. Okay, so y'all can kind of, you see the mic over there to the side. I'm gonna try to get it out of frame. So I have like all of this that I have to decide on. I actually have a freaking happy planner, which is wild. But I'm a sucker for those squad girl stuff, so I did pick that up. But let me know what you want to hear about Notion. Like honestly, I'm just coming on here and putting plans in things and working through that. So let me know if there's something specific you want to see, and I will be happy to show you. But I'm really just trying to figure out what I need to do. So I have so much. Like I really do want to use this daily duo. But I don't know if I necessarily need it, because I have been absolutely in love with this Orestelle. Like I'm kind of obsessed with it right now. And honestly, it's really this page here. Let me see. This one's blank. I didn't fill it in. But it's in between each week. And this has really been getting my life. Like I could journal, jot down other notes. And I think I may stick with it. But I really, really want to hang out with my daily duo. Your Notion version. Okay. I mean, I could just show you like how I do it and click around it too. So we can roll with that. But I got to make some paper planning options, and I need help. I also have this, what is this? This compact vertical too. Excuse me, but I honestly don't think it's going to come along. I want it to, but I just don't have anything for it. I have nothing for it. So I don't know. I may have to, I don't know. Like I want to use it so bad, but I really don't have anything to like kind of do with it though. And then of course I have this thing here, which is a monthly. And honestly, I picked it up because it was cute. But I was thinking of maybe jotting down some like monthly goals or whatever, just to keep it kind of simple. And I'm actually going to change out this cover. I'm going to flip it inside out because I'm just not a fan of all that up front. Hey, Jeanette. I am actually trying to figure out what I'm going to do with these paper planners. And then I'll hop in and show y'all my setup with Notion and how I kind of do things over there. Yeah. This is why like I really wanted to use the compact, is because when I was using the cloth and paper setup, and I think for them it's just called just a regular vertical over there, it worked out perfectly for me. And I think I actually was using it in 2020 as well. But it's like I have nothing to use for it. Like, I think I just want to use it for a nostalgia sake. And it's an 18-month, so she's chunky. I kind of like that about it too. Only thing is that I'm not really the biggest fan of this, but this was sent to me, so I don't know. And I'm especially not about to buy like a different version just because I don't like the florals. So I don't know. But yeah, I feel you on that. It definitely did work out for me, that cloth and paper setup back in 2020. And then I also have I freaking Laurel Denise, which I don't know. I kind of neglected her, to be honest. She was cool, but I don't know. I think I may revisit the Laurel Denise once the new dated ones come out. Because I think the biggest thing for me is that I hate taking the time to like actually date this one. So she may get shelved for the second half of the year, or at least until I can get my hands on the new dated ones. But I don't know. I'm kind of I keep coming back to this. I'm kind of obsessed with this. And I'm really super excited that they're actually going to have a dated version of this come out with their pre-orders, which hopefully they let us know the date of those pre-orders soon so I can snag me one. But I don't know. Can I use this Daily Duo in conjunction with this though? It's just like the thing that I love about the Daily Duo is breaking down things hourly. And technically, like I add like the hourly washi to that. I could technically still do that here. And right now, my life isn't like extremely busy. That's usually when I go back to the Daily Duo, is when like things get super chaotic. And it may, because Ashton is getting ready to go to school in August. So she may be in the lineup starting in August. But right now, like it's just double jotting because I can add the times onto this. This little thing has my whole life in the freaking chokehold. Yeah, that's another thing too with the Laurel Denise. It's huge. It's basically 8.5 by 11 just on its side. But I do like the setup is perfect to be able to see everything at once. Because literally the way I sit down and plan is I open up my monthly calendar like on GCal or whatever as I sit down and plan. So it's perfect for that, but it is massive. It's not something that you can kind of like this pop in a bag and go, but it does work. I do like it. So I think the only thing is like sitting down and having to date it is annoying to me. So once they come out with the more dated, I may pick up another one, but I think for now, I still haven't made a decision. I know this is coming. And I think maybe even the Daily Duo, just looking ahead into August, I think that may start to be a little bit chaotic. But for the month of July, like not much is going on in July for me. So I don't see myself like pulling this thing out. And maybe this monthly for like tracking down like some goals, specifically like with social media and stuff. But then again, I have ways to do that over on Notion. So I don't know. I guess for sure we rolling with the Oristel, which is not as exciting. I thought I was gonna like have like 3 other planners, including Notion, and I'm just like, I'm still like, this is giving me everything that I need right now, which I mean, it sucks for my other planners, but if it's working, right? But yeah, let me know. This one, it is the complete weekly vertical. Let me move this so I can kind of show you what it looks like. This is kind of hard to see because in the camera, because it can be a little faint. Let me see if I can show you this monthly. So you have the monthlies up front. And then the weekly. So all the months are together and there is a blank like notes page in between each month. So this is a blank notes page and then you get back to your monthly overview. So all the monthlies are up front and then you get into the weeks. Let me make sure. Here's a blank one. Weekly and then the page in between. And this is why I like it. I absolutely love being able to have this extra page. Like I have like journaled a few weeks in here, which I'll skip. I don't want to expose myself. But this space in between each week, I haven't used it in between the months yet, but that really has me in the chokehold right now because it's just perfect for me. And then you have plenty of notes pages in the back too. So yeah. And it is 52 weeks. It's undated, but they are going to do a dated version, which I definitely will pick up. I think I will be absolutely in love with this thing once it is dated. Because this is the first time that I didn't even mind like writing in the dates. I'm usually not an undated girl, but this has been a godsend for me. You got the 2023 Wonderland in A6 and B6. Let me know. I don't know what it is with B6. I've tried it. I actually have one of like Print Pressions. I think it's a daily. I'm pretty sure it's a daily. Yeah. And I picked it up because it was on sale and I wanted to kind of try and also support. But I don't know about this side. Something about this is just, I can't get into it. And I want to try A6. So definitely let me know how you are feeling the A6 sides because I do want something a little bit smaller than A5 that can be a little bit more compact, but I don't know. I keep running back to A5. I know this is what I need to live by, but it's like, man, I think it's partially like the nostalgia of it too, of having like multiple things and working for you and having different planners and stuff like that. But like you said, if it's working, it's working. It's also not super exciting with like content wise too, but I can only be truthful. So if this is what it is, this is what it is. So I think overall, this is definitely coming with me. Yeah, I know A6 is smaller, but I want something I can like throw in the purse kind of thing. So I don't know. Let me know and I'll probably try it because I'm sure is the 2023 planners for Wonderland on sale already. But yeah, that's going to be the paper setup. This Oristel, and I'm gonna have the Daily Duo on the back burner because I know August is probably going to get freaking crazy, and then right after that is like holiday season. So, and that's typically a busy time for me. So, we'll see. Y'all know. I will definitely let y'all know and keep y'all posted. But decisions have been made, I guess, on the paper side. So, yeah, I kind of figured the 2023 will be on sale now. So yeah, definitely let me know and I'll check it out. I mean, it's worth it if it's, on sale enough to try it out for a few months. But yeah, let me in the background get my Notion up and I can kind of just show y'all how, like what I do with content setup. And I don't know if y'all want a tour. I can do a quick Notion tour too. Let's see. The petite planner, is that with cloth and paper? Or is that a different size that I'm not familiar with? Let's see. I might have to do a window thing because I don't know. Let's try this. Let's just try this. Oh, the EC Petite. I do know that. Okay. I'm with you. So hopefully y'all can see this, and this actually, as I click on different things, pop up for y'all. So let me know. But yeah, let me know what all you want to see. But I can take you down like how I do my content planning. This one, of course, I had to do the Harry Potter theme. And I may have to pause. I have to click back and forth to see y'all comments and stuff. But this is what I do. This is how I like kind of set up. I've already been like put in a little bit of like the planners and wine stuff in here. So for my like master calendar, we can start up at the top. I have like links to go to like my individual platforms. The blog is a work in progress. Y'all can ignore that. But I have it all here if I want to like specifically go to what I'm doing on Instagram, what I'm doing on YouTube, stuff like that. And then quick links to all of my strategies and monthly plans and stuff. I love this little to-do table. I usually just like if I'm super busy, just kind of add something new. I need to grab my keyboard. What did I do with it? Here it is. I just add little things there real quick. So yeah, that's a little bit on the side. I love this little feature here, but I don't always like snag a snippet of the actual cover art of the posts. I did for this one that we just posted up today. But usually what you'll see, that's why all of these are blank. They don't have the actual cover art to it. But I love seeing a little bit of what I'm actually posting. So you get like a quick overview. And this is for all of my platforms. So Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And then the calendar, I have it all set up to just add like each individual thing. Let me check what y'all seeing. Hold on. Listen, I didn't even bring the Hobonichis over here. I have two. Well, you know, the actual Hobonichi and then like a Hobonichi dupe, the one that I bought from that Germany company. I can't remember for the life of me, the name of it, but I did like it. I literally a planner mess right now. Does it have a merge option so you can see all the calendars? Yes. Yeah. So technically down here with this master calendar, it has everything on it. And how I have it set up, like these little plus signs here in the far left corner, you can just add on an item. And this is where I kind of break down stuff, like what I actually want to post. So, and down here I have like little templates. So if it's an Insta post, YouTube, Pinterest, whatever, I'll just click on Insta. And I have like all of the things that I want to track. So this is like the date for me. This is like the post date. I have separate goals. So if I am posting something for the sake of growing my Instagram, a promotion of some kind, like maybe it's promotion of Planners and Wine or something like that. Nurture is, you know, just nurturing my existing audience. Like the post we just did with a collab with Planners and Wine, I would consider that nurturing because it's planner related. My audience knows that, so that, you know, that's more of a nurture thing. Affiliate marketing, if it's like sponsored kind of thing or something that like working with EC or something. And building hype is launching something for like me specifically. Like, for instance, if I had a YouTube video come up tomorrow and I want to promote it, I will click build and hype. So yeah, I just have like different things. Like notes here for anything I want to add. I mark off this complete tab once it is posted, just to check stuff off because we love to check things off. And then my specific content pillar, these are the ones I have. I probably need to rearrange this because I have a lot of Harry Potter stuff going on right now. But yeah, so like for instance, the thing I posted today will fall under planning. So, but yeah, and I scroll down here. Like if I wanted to add a little bit more details on the goal, I'll type it here. Here's where I add that image that you seen before, and it pops up in that little square. It's not perfect, but it's cute to have like little photos come with it. And I actually copy my captions here. So this is what that looks like, but let me X out of it. I'm actually get rid of it. Where did I add that? I'm gonna delete it. So I just right click and delete. But I'm gonna show you one already done from today's, so you can kind of get a feel of what it looks like. So this one's specifically for the podcast, but oh, that's not today's. Where's the one I just did today? Did I put on the wrong date? What date is this? Put in the July start planners. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it on the 6th. Okay, I need to move this. So I could just grab, like just drag it and it'll move to the right date. My bad. So here is how one fully done will look. There's too many L's in that. But yeah, I'll add the title, the date, nurture. And yeah, if you like grab and drop it to a different place, it'll automatically update the date for you, which is really cool. Or if you like, if I open it up and realize it was on the wrong day and I change it, it'll automatically move it on the calendar for me. So that's really cool too. And then I have a bit of notes here, content pillars, a little bit more information on the goals. And then here is the actual full picture of the image / real cover. And then I actually put my captions here because Instagram is very finicky. Sometimes, I don't know if that happened to y'all before, but I will type in a whole Instagram caption and get ready to post it and it will completely disappear. So now I strictly write my captions in Notion or maybe even in a note on my phone. I do not write captions on Instagram. I literally write it somewhere else and copy and paste to Instagram because I have been burnt one too many times from Instagram playing me. But yeah, that's pretty much how I like plan out my stuff and I kind of go throughout the month. Right now, excuse me, it's a lot of like we're trying to like reorganize what we do on the Planners and Wine page, Instagram page, because we kind of want to get that a little bit more active. So if y'all see something over on Planners and Wine, definitely interact with it. That is very helpful. So that's what most of these are. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. Yeah, I always tell people like write it down somewhere else and copy and paste because Instagram is just so freaking weird when it comes to the captions. Like you would literally go to post and it will completely disappear. I don't edit reels on Instagram either for that reason because I've had that happen before too. But love Instagram, but posting content on there can be a bit frustrating. Yes and no. It is technically free. What you see here, you could totally do this for free. More than happy to share a template with you. Actually, I think I have a template in my bio that you can like kind of start with, but you know, you can kind of build it and tweak it to however your needs are. But I actually do pay because I like to keep like audio clips and stuff like that. So in order to get me more like space, basically, I pay, and I think it's like $45 a year. So it's not really that expensive either. But you could totally do all of this for free too. But yeah, I use InShot as well. InShots and what's the other one? CapCut. Don't edit on Instagram. Don't edit on Instagram. It is very infuriating. I did see and notice that they are trying to like, make it a little bit better, but it's not there yet. It's not there yet for me to trust it. But yeah, $45 is not bad. It allows me to like collab with other people too. And with a podcast, I kind of need that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is where I live. This is pretty much where I live. I have like individual goals and things set up too. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been like really on top of tracking my stuff. I think I've like been keeping up with a follower count tracker or whatever on like my notes app on my phone, but I haven't transferred it over here. But this really works out for me. Being able to see it and like get into like the full details of each post. It just works. And if I ever need to like change anything or come back to it or edit something on Instagram, I like knowing that I at least have, the original caption somewhere other than Instagram so it doesn't get messed up. But yeah, that's my notion. I can show y'all anything else if y'all are curious, but what does everybody have going on for the month of July? July always seems like it's so far away, like when the spring release happens and everybody is buying all the July start planners. But once it's here, it's like, damn, how's it already July? Already, like technically we could be in these July start planners because it has that last week of June in it. But I clearly y'all seen it. I clearly have not been in any of these July star planners at all. Can you copy and paste captions and put in YouTube community? I can't do that for my notes. That's a good question. That is a good question. I can try it. I don't think I've ever tried it. Honestly, every time I use the community tab, I actually just use YouTube because it's more reliable. But yeah, I'll definitely try it and let you know. Hey, you are not late to the party. We are just chit chatting. I'm just kind of right now, I'm just showing like what I do as far as my Notion setup. So here's like me scrolling back up so you can get a little peek at it. But this is pretty much where I live for my content. Like with these up here, usually they all will have pictures, but I have been slacking on getting like photos up for here. But I do like to see like what's upcoming and get a view of like what it looks like. And then here is the breakdown of like monthly. I've already started a little bit for the first few weeks. I try to like content plan like a week or two out instead of like doing the whole month. But if you click on into it, this is kind of where like I break down everything, have my captions, reel covers, like my little goals, content pillars, stuff like that. And I always come back here and mark it as complete once it's actually posted. But yeah, haven't missed too much. Only other thing we did was just paper planning stuff, which we've decided that I will just stick with what's good for me and stop trying to force other things. Same. And I think that's probably why July sneaks up on me because June is so crazy. June is my birthday month. We usually travel in June. Everybody's transitioning into like summer breaks officially in June. So then July just like sneaks up on me and it's pretty quiet. My son's birthday is like the first, technically second weekend of July, but after that, it's pretty chill. Yay, I hope that you do like it and try it out and let me know. I'm always willing to help. I do need to get on like a Notion 101 series over on YouTube. It has just been I don't know what it is with when it comes to YouTube. Instagram, I have it down locked, but YouTube for me is like it's starting to become a bit overwhelming because I'm transitioning from like what I used to do, which is just come on here, throw some stickers on the planner and post it. But when it comes to YouTube for like Notion content, I actually have to like script out stuff and edit it down, and it's just is overwhelming. So, but that is something that I want to do in the second half of the year, kind of get a little bit more consistent and actually have more Notion specific videos at least once a week. Heavily ride on GCal to review full week. Do you know if Notion has a way to show you a weekly Cal view? I couldn't even figure it out. That's a good question. I will definitely look into that because that will be really cool. I heavily rely on seeing the whole month. So these are I have these all throughout my Notion, like with my personal stuff and everything too. But I don't know if you can look at it from just a weekly basis. The only way I know to set it up, it will show like the overall month. Um, I think like you can do like a grid view, but I'm gonna get back to you on that. I'm gonna do a little bit more research and see if you can actually see a Calendly view in like a 7-day format, because this is like my upcoming posts. I have it set to like the 7 days. You can do like today's post, so only that one that I have posted up for today will show. But to actually see like a weekly calendar, I'm gonna look into that. Let me get an answer for you. Ooh, good question. What made you switch from paper planning content to Notion? Life, to be simple. Um, I actually use Notion a lot more than paper planning. I still do it, obviously. I still consider myself a paper planner girl. Really, I do both, but I feel like I don't really like decorate in as much of a decorative planner as I used to be. Um, I still use stickers as y'all seen, but it's just not my heart is more into Notion now than it is into paper planning. So I'm like, why not share it? And I think there is like a market out there, I guess, for people who are interested in just doing like one aspect of their life on Notion and still want to continue to do paper planning. I know a lot of people are interested in doing Notion for content or Notion for like real quick things, but also still want to have that paper plan in their life. So that's why I kind of made that shift to kind of put my stamp into that area. I am still undecided on Sterling Ink. I know the pre-sale is going on. I need to check it back out again. There is just so many options. And then also knowing now that Oristel is going to have the daily, what is it called? Daily complete weekly vertical. That this is the one. Oh, actually, since I have this camera up now, this is the one that I have been using when it comes to paper planning lately. Since they're coming out with the dated, now I'm like, well, damn, do I need to get anything from Sterling Ink? But I am really interested in their weeks. But yeah, this is why like I'm always do both. I'm gonna always do both. Like I still love paper planning, but right now, I'm fully in with this Notion thing. I know. My last video, I think is now like a month old at this point because it burnt me out. And it was like 5 minutes after I narrowed it down and edited it down, at least like a half an hour worth of footage. I was blown away that it ended up being that low. And I think that's what is like zoning me out with this YouTube thing. Like I have to get on a different cadence or figure something else out because it takes a lot of freaking work to do stuff like that for YouTube. But I'll figure it out. If I have to do it on, I may even try to do it like on StreamYard because you can actually record videos without being like quote unquote live. So maybe that'll be easier because like this, whole setup here looks fine and I can share in real time as you see my face. So maybe I'll try that out. But Thank you for validating my feelings because it is a lot of work. But yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted on that because it would really be cool. I think that is a good thing. I do use a lot of weekly views when I'm at work. Really, it's just the work week, so Monday through Friday. But I don't really use it too much with my Notion. Oh, like for my content creating. Honestly, I've never been successful with paper planning for content. I always sucked at it. I've never had a content planner until I like figured out Notion. It was like, oh, this is it. And I think it's more so because content is digital, Notion is digital. It just makes it so much easier. Like with situations, like I can't copy and paste my caption from my planner to Instagram, but with Notion, I can do that. So, yeah, for that specifically, I've never had success with paper planning. I don't know how the girls do it. To be honest, I think they lie. I think they lie when it comes to content planning because I never see people actually have plans down in their planner, like words. Every time I see like a content plan with me, it's just stickers being put down. But uh, for the girls who do it, if it works for you. But I never had success with that. I also looked at Sterling Ink and want to try Oristel. Did you buy it? See, Jeanette, we here. This is why I still will always be a paper planner at heart because I still be like, ooh, I need to try that. I need to try that. But did you pre-order or you just looked at Sterling Ink so far? But I will vouch for Oristel, at least for this complete weekly. I've stuck with this. Um, I have Oristel's like weeks that is dated. I really love that. I didn't stick with it, but I did like that. And I think it's good. Like if you're used to like that, the Hobonichi paper, whatever it's called, I think you'll like it. I think you will really, really like it. Yes, it is perfect. It is absolutely perfect for it. Um, and I just think just because it's just digital, being able to move, like literally I put something on the wrong date and I can just simply just grab it and move it over. Like that's just not something unless you're like using sticky notes or removable sticker or something. That's just not something that's super easy with paper planning. And things change with content planning, like on a to day basis. Like maybe a post will work better on Wednesday versus Thursday, and you had it down for Thursday. You can easily just move it around with Notion. So, yeah, this is the only thing that has stuck with me when it came to content planning. But yeah, I need to get on it and check it out. I just think they have entirely too many options. Respectfully, I think Sterling has too many options, which we all say we want, but is it's a really overwhelming. Because I think like there's A5s, there's A6, Pocket, Passport, TNs. Like it's too much. It's and then with each one, it's like you can get the complete or the essentials or whatever they're calling it. It can be overwhelming. Like her video showing everything was over an hour long. So one of these days I'll sit down and like look through it. Yes, I agree. I love it. I love it. I love it. I That's what I love about that weeks that they have, like the blank daily pages. And then they also gave me like the blank page in between each weeks that I am obsessed with. Like even if you just want to draw or just put down some stickers, like there's a few weeks in here where I just like I didn't put anything on those 2 weeks. Actually, you know what? Let me stop sharing so y'all can actually see. I didn't put anything down here. But it was fun to put some stickers down in this space. But there's some weeks here where I just journal. There's some weeks here where I went in more details about like when we traveled for the week, I flights and more information and stuff like that. I could see like putting pictures and stuff in here too if you wanted to. Like Or Estelle gonna have me in a chokehold with they planners. I feel like they make planners for planner obsessed people, you know. They do really good with that. Okay, so y'all let me know. Only video I've seen of Sterling Ink is like literally from her. So do they have like any like other creators or anything that is showing stuff as well? Or it I can imagine if you're seeing other people's videos on top of hers and like trying to make a decision because it's entirely too much. Thanks for coming, Tina. I'm actually going to wrap it up too. I only wanted to stay on for about 40 minutes to an hour, but but yeah, we'll have to maybe do a live where we really dive into Notion and how to set it up, maybe walk through like actually setting up a content page. I'm thinking about doing a short video of that, but I can pair that with a live too. So hopefully that'll give people a little bit more insight versus just like going through just what I do on a day to day. I think that will be extremely, extremely helpful. But yeah, agree. Who has time to watch an hour-long video? The good thing with Sterling Ink, though, she did timestamp, so I was able to skip around. Like, I'm not going to use a TN, I'm not going to use a passport, so it's no use of me using like watching that. So, yeah, I appreciate her having the timestamps, but it is overwhelming. But y'all let me know if y'all do pick up anything from the pre-order. I definitely will keep y'all posted if I do. I'm just on the fence now, knowing for sure that this is going to be a dated version with Oristale. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Sterling Ink may have lost. Sterling Ink also don't have that note page in between each week. So they may have lost. But I haven't made any final decisions yet. So we shall see. But yes, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me midday. I'm gonna try to put a poll up if y'all are in the Muggles Common Room over on Instagram, just to see like what time works better for people. I'm gonna try to do like lives over here like on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis. Like I said, YouTube is a different beast for me right now, and I'm trying to get used to it. So definitely check it out if you're not over in my channel on Instagram. Definitely join. I do a lot of polls and exclusive content there. And yeah, thank you so much. I will catch y'all later, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Bye.